Hi guys, can you guess what we're doing today? Yes, I'm doing the infamous Poke strawberry cake. I'm so excited to do this. This is the recipe I told you about on the Better Than Anything cake. This is the original recipe my grandmother used to make all of the time. It's super easy, it's kid friendly. You can do this with your kids, your grandkids, and most importantly, it's delicious, if I do say so myself. And a lot of you told me from Instagram that you made this when I posted it on Instagram a few years ago. So now that it's on YouTube, I'm gonna delete it off my Instagram highlights because now it's here. But before we get into the cake, I just wanna say I have announced the perfume winner. She is in the description box below if you missed that. And then also in the description box below, I'm gonna share some of my socials and also my like to know it, where you can shop my outfits and other things I like to share on there, like the outfit I have on right now. So yeah, check the description box below if you're interested in that. And without any further ado, let's make this cake because it is so good. If you watched my Better Than Anything cake, you will know that this is a very similar setup. So the first thing you're gonna need, just like the other video, is a cake. This is the Betty Crocker Super Moist Cake. This is the cake I always get. You can also do this recipe in the strawberry cake version. It's so good, but I asked Adam which one I should do today and he wanted the vanilla. So of course you'll need whatever is on the back that you need to make the cake. So a cup of water, half cup vegetable oil, and 3 eggs for this. Then you're going to need sweetened condensed milk. I like the Eagle brand, but any kind will do. And then you're gonna need half of a tub of this big Cool Whip. So I think this is 16 ounces. You can probably use just half of that and get away with this recipe. So Cool Whip and sliced strawberries and sugar. This I found at Walmart. This is what I always use just because it's already really sugary. You don't have to add anything extra. It's a great value brand. It's always in the freezer section by like the frozen fruits or the ice creams. And if you can't find this, you can also use strawberries and gelatin. There's another way to do that. You can Google to find out what that recipe calls for, but this just makes this recipe that much easier if you buy it already made. And then lastly are the strawberries. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Last time I actually did film this video, but I forgot to put the sweetened condensed milk in it and I completely ruined it. So here we are today and I'm going to make this cake perfect. I'm gonna send this cake with Adam at work, and if you hear like panting or that noise, it's my dog. It's very hot outside, so. Oh, I almost forgot. You're gonna need your wooden spoon or whatever you want to poke the cake with. So as you can see already, to save time, I already baked my cake. So what we're gonna do now is take our wooden spoon, and this is what is really fun for the kids because they get to be involved. No matter how young they are, they can poke holes in the cake. So that's exactly what we're gonna do, is just poke holes in the cake. My grandmother loved to make this cake and we loved eating it, and it was always really fun to poke the holes in it with her. Now that we poked our holes, it doesn't have to be perfect, because what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take our sweetened condensed milk and we're just gonna fill in the holes. And this part is really fun for kids too. You can do 1 can, you can do 2 cans, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do 2 cans today. So we're gonna make it extra moist. And let me know if you like the word moist or not. I'm trying to think of another word to use for those that don't like it, and nothing's ringing a bell. Okay, 2nd can. Now that we have our sweetened condensed milk on, we are going to do the sliced strawberries and sugar. Usually this comes in a bigger tub, but the Walmart that I was at only had it in these 2 small ones, so we're gonna work with that. And then also when you buy this, you're gonna let it sit out for a little bit and thaw because it is very iced over. So it should look a little bit like this when you pour it on. And look at the chunk of strawberries. These are real strawberries, obviously, and they taste so amazing because, like the name says, it's dipped in sugar. Hey, anyone else out there, either your grandmother or mom, or maybe you even do, after you use a container like this or the Cool Whip container, they always kept it. So like you may be at your grandma's house, you're like, oh, I'm gonna get a bite of Cool Whip, and you open the Cool Whip and it's actually like leftover green beans or something. Because that, we did that. I'm just gonna spread these strawberries around to kind of make it even on the cake. I heard Adam playing with the baby and I was like, how am I hearing that so clearly? I left the monitor on and they're in the nursery playing. All right, now time for the Cool Whip. Now you can use half of this or just enough that covers all the cake, or you can use all of it. It's totally up to you. But I'm just gonna make sure all the pieces of the strawberry on top of this cake right now is covered. So however much that takes. Okay, you guys, you're officially done with your wooden spoons. So whoever is with you, maybe one of your kids or grandkids, just hand this over to them and let them clean it for you, if you know what I mean. Cool Whip is on and it looks so good. Nobody has any idea what lies underneath this whipped topping, which is a bunch of sweet goodness. So here is the last thing you have to do. Where's my cutting board? I already rinsed off my strawberries, but my grandmother was of the belief that you should not wash off fruit. What we're gonna do now is make slices from our real strawberries and put it on top. Just like that. It doesn't have to look perfect, it just needs to cover the tops. So every piece that someone gets, they get some fresh strawberry in there as well. All right, and we're finished. Well, kinda. You have to let this sit in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes, but I suggest you make this at night and you put it in the refrigerator overnight. And I know the kids are gonna wanna dig into it, but it makes it that much more exciting to wake up the next morning and try a piece and see if their cake turned out great. This is it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am sticking this in the refrigerator for Adam to take to work tomorrow, and I know the pan is going to be scraped clean when I get it back. Oh, before I go, this is my grandma's recipe book, written in her handwriting. She has mocha brownies in here, which, oh my gosh, are to die for. Coffee frosting, chocolate chip cookie recipe. Let me know if you guys want a series of me making some of the dishes that my grandmother made. And if not, let me know what you do want to see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys soon. Let me know if you love the cake. Bye.